Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got that live tournament action continuing here between brtnyzerg and Felvo. Best of 3 here, game number 2, where brtnyzerg does find himself up 1 game to 0 in this position. That's got to be a nice feeling. I'll tell you what, having that game behind you right off the bat, you're kind of in the, not only are you in the lead, but you're telling your opponent, I'm already ahead. I'm better than you. And so if they have to kind of feel like, man, it's a comeback type feel. And sometimes that can play with their head in these best of 3s, especially since we are in your semifinals. And I'm pretty pumped for this, though. Felvo is not a picnic. I'll tell you, he is a ridiculously good player. He does have the map choice here, which should give him a slight advantage, potentially. Gets to pick whatever map he is most comfortable with, and hopefully that is going to be the case here on Daybreak. He is going to be spawning as our red Zerg player up here in the top right-hand corner. In the bottom left, it is brtnyzerg spawning as yellow. And I do want to mention real quick that I did get your winners for this real quick. Let me go check in. Just make sure I was correct on the range. Whoops. Just make sure I was correct on that range. Fungal growth. Fungal growth has a range of 9, which means that your winner was Mega Good Kid. So good job, Mega Good Kid. I'm putting your name into the list. And there you go. Back to the game. It is going to be cross positions on a 2-player map, which is about the only thing that you can do. And good placement of overlords. You can see these guys cruising out across the field. Oh my goodness, wow. brtnyzerg going for an early hatch here. Interesting play. This could mean a roach all in here from brtnyzerg. It's a potentially, I think, a very valid play here in ZvZ, but we'll see how that's going to go. Felvo with a relatively early spawning pool gone down in pretty nice time. This is a good, safe play here. And Felvo noticing that the Gauss was ahead last game from brtnyzerg. I agree. I mean, he had some nice crisp timings, but he played it safe. But Brittany apparently does not remember what he was. So, but his hatchery here, 50% done. Wow, this is going to be a fast hatchery. See how he's going to be able to defend, and I assume that Felvo is going to start putting some pressure on here in the next few moments, which is a smart play. Queen on the way. We do have our Zergling speed on the way as well. He's mining with just 1 drone, which could mean some banelings here as we move forward, but this is a nice little deal. At least you have some gas mining, and it does give you the opportunity of transitioning into roaches should that be necessary. So this is a good play. See if he is going to go for banelings here in just a little while or not. In the meantime, he is going to go for an expansion of his own. He did scout his opponent's expand. Looks like he wants to go ahead and get his down. But brtnyzerg now ahead. Does have another queen on the way. And, wow, 2 queens on the way at the same time there pretty much. And circling speed coming out for brtnyzerg as well. Slightly delayed there, but that is partially just because of the build times. I like it. I like it. Let's just check in on that units tab. Very even there in the drone count. 15 to 15 Zerglings, though, for Felvo. He's the only one that's got Zerglings out on the field. He is going to grab 4 more here. He's got 8 now out on the field. In production, he's got... Oh, brtnyzerg has got 6 in production. Looks like he should be just fine defensively, but here comes the attack, I would assume. I don't know. Felvo is just beating down these destructible debris in the center of the map, which I guess works. 1 guy cruising in here. brtnyzerg does pick up a free kill. Not a bad deal. Checking back in on your units tab. brtnyzerg, however, is down in the drone count because he's putting up these spine crawlers. Looks like another one going to go down here in just a moment. But picking up his drone count there pretty good. But notice that Felvo is going for a very large Zergling push. See if this is going to play out in his favor. 2 spine crawlers. I love the placement here of the spine crawlers. Having this queen here is great stuff as well. I don't know. This is a dicey moment. I think that brtnyzerg should be able to hold this off. They're going to try and get the surround on the queen. Nicely done, but look at this spine crawler. Going to be picking up kills like crazy. Queen still alive here. Not going to be able to get the kill. 2 queens still out on the field. We're going to have some banelings here as well from brtnyzerg. I like it. Notice that Felvo is grabbing a baneling nest of his own. Did get some decent scout out, but not nearly enough. Units lost going to show that Felvo is indeed behind there. Wow. Interesting stuff. Snow is already calling a GG out on the live stream. That's funny. So I'll be interested to see if he's correct there. My guess is probably not quite yet. It's still relatively even. Felvo not too far behind. But here comes your counterattack from brtnyzerg. We do have a baneling going down. Looks like he's going to try and focus it down here. Smart play. Should be able to get the kill before it does morph. Indeed he does. But brtnyzerg with the, I think, the army advantage, except these guys are a little bit red. Here comes one Baneling. One Baneling blast can change the entire game here, but Felvo does have some Banelings of his own on the way. Oh, Baneling. Baneling get nothing done there. Brutal. Queen is not... Oh, the Queen does go down, but the defenses of Felvo do hold. brtnyzerg does need to be careful. Probably going to play very defensively here for the time being. A couple Banelings coming in for defense. He's got his Queen still in great position. Good inject larvas. That's exactly what we want to see. Units tab showing that it's 18 to 18 on the drone count, so still very even economies. But here comes a large, large force from Felvo. Look at that. He's got a lot of Banelings here. He's got his Zerglings attending to this one Baneling. They love him. They keep kissing him, taking turns, giving him a kiss on the cheek. Oh, we love you. Oh, we love you. All right, I know that probably wasn't that funny, but that's all right. I give it a good old try. Anyway, looks like an evolution chamber going down. I like this positioning here from brtnyzerg. Oh, Banelings, nicely done. Too bad there's not burrow. He could have burrowed him right there. Love burrowed Banelings. But brtnyzerg should be able to hold on here in extremely good style. That Baneling not getting tons done. Almost, however. Here comes your Banelings. Oh my goodness, cleaned up, and brtnyzerg does find himself ahead here slightly yet again. 37. Wow, he's droning up. That's his choice. I love this play here from brtnyzerg. So he is going to go ahead and drone up, take the economic advantage. In the meantime, our Terran player is about to die. Last building. Oh, it does burn down. Good job there. Oh, I'm just kidding. It doesn't really matter. Actually, take it back. The Terran player is still on the map. He's got one building left in this free-for-all here. 3 players, 2 Zergs, 1 Terran, and guess what? The Terran is out of time. Just kidding. But a little bit of an echelon here. We've got 3 Zerglings. Looks like they will try and poke in for some Baneling blasts to the mineral line. They do get found out, however, and that is a no fun position. And watch these spine crawlers obliterate them. Not going to make it to the mineral line. Nicely done there from Felvo. brtnyzerg trying to move forward into this position. And yet again, he's got 3 Zerglings cruising over there. Probably going to see some more Banelings from him. Hopefully he'll be a little bit more careful. Gets 1 free kill there. Not too bad. Here comes some Zerglings from Felvo. Going to chase these guys down. Ooh, he's going to cruise up to the high ground. Wants to get a good scout out here. But Baneling does annihilate those guys, so not going to happen there. Supply counts here fairly even. I don't know, I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to go, but we do have more gas going down here for Brittany at the natural, and units tab showing that Brittany is indeed ahead in the supply count there for the drones. 47 to 40. I like this. Like this play so far from Brittany, and Felvo is definitely not out of the game yet, but Brittany is kind of controlling this game, and that's a big thing, I think, at this point. Roach 1 has completed, and for brtnyzerg, guess what? We are also going to see Mutalisks. Spire has gone down. He does have plenty of gas starting to float. 400 here. Should be able to get a good drop on this Mutalisk harass. And that could cost Felvo a lot of drones, which he cannot afford to lose at this point. Oh, my spine crawlers. Oh, this is not looking good for Felvo. Felvo did get a scout out on this this Roach Warren, so brtnyzerg is really throwing Felvo for a loop here. Which is, I mean, basically brtnyzerg is forcing Felvo to respond to the potential for a large amount of roaches when in fact it is going to be the Mutalisk play. Felvo trying to get his own Spire down here, but is significantly behind, but absolutely going to need it at this point. So moving forward, I'd say that Brittany's definitely got control of the game, definitely slightly ahead, not by tons, but every little bit counts in a Zerg versus Zerg, so you got to count it as significant here. But look at the spine crawler for us, man. I'll tell you, here comes brtnyzerg's first influx of mutas. As soon as this Spire completes, it is now complete and in production. We have got 10 Mutalisks, just like that. We're going to see some serious harass go down. Do we have anything for AA? We don't really. Got Queens at this point. The Spire is going to complete here just barely in time maybe to get some mutas out, but Felvo absolutely going to need some mutas out on the field. A lot of Lings in production for brtnyzerg as well, so we're going to see a 2-pronged attack here, I think, from these Lings and the mutas. Mutas probably going to hit the backside of the main first, and then we're going to see Lings come in to this front gate. The nice thing for Felvo is he does have a strong ground defense here with those spine crawlers, but just enough Zerglings and some Mutalisks could take this little forest down pretty good. Deforestation. Here comes your Mutalisks. They're going to start annihilating your overlords in the center of the map, which is a good deal. Good deal for brtnyzerg. Felvo currently supply blocked. brtnyzerg going to get the good old drop here, but 10 mutas in production for Felvo. So 10 versus 10 could be an interesting position. Actually, this is only 9. Where's the other guy? brtnyzerg going to go ahead and back out here. Interesting play. brtnyzerg is ahead in the supply count. Felvo trying to remedy that supply blockage. But brtnyzerg picking up some more mutas. Once he grabs those extras, it could be that he's got the advantage in the air, and that is a big deal. Very big deal indeed. We do also have one spore crawler here. Here comes the attack from Felvo. Felvo going to start backing out. No, he is not. He is going to commit here. And it looks like we're going to see head-to-head Mutalisk play. All the mutas here from Felvo getting annihilated, partially because of that spore crawler there helping out, getting those guys weakened up there just so that much more. But brtnyzerg also does have the Mutalisk advantage. Trying to focus down this hatchery is what Felvo is going for here, but not going to happen. And brtnyzerg cleans that up in a big way, taking a very significant supply lead here. 113 to 88. I think brtnyzerg's got a great advantage here. Should be able to take down the win here momentarily with the next push. The only thing really that Felvo has got going for him at this point is the amount of spine crawlers we've got here. Transition for Felvo, nothing. He is going to have to stick with mutas. I actually would like to see him go for some hydras here potentially, but he is going to grab a couple spore crawlers. Absolutely must do this and try and play defensively. Probably going to see some banelings come out of brtnyzerg in a forward position and a whole bunch of lings. But he's still working on a huge Mutalisk cloud. How many does he have here? My goodness. Units tab shows 21 mutas to 11. brtnyzerg in commanding position. Here comes an engage. Potentially Felvo escaping that one by the skin of his teeth. But brtnyzerg in such commanding position. Here comes your lings. These guys going to absolutely deny this base. Felvo cannot engage at this point. He doesn't have the right unit composition to deal with this. Absolutely brutal. We've got Carapace on the way. Flyer Carapace level 2. While we do have a little bit of a run by, a couple Banelings and Zerglings making their way through here, but brtnyzerg does have a couple Mutalisks able to take these guys down there pretty quick. Actually, I'm surprised how poorly that attack went for Felvo. brtnyzerg held that off in a very big way, and look at that! GG! Felvo feeling the pressure. It is too much to handle. brtnyzerg forcing the GG there, and that is going to put Felvo out of the tournament, unfortunately. We do appreciate him coming out and playing. brtnyzerg will be moving into the finals, only to take on Seoheon. It should be a great series. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft. We will see you guys in the finals of tonight's Open Arena Tournament.